turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, so please feel free to move about the cabin.
Dear Journal, I can't believe it. I am actually on my way to the Amazon rainforest. 4 years ago, when I started missionary training, all I could see was a mountain of courses and hundreds of hours of studying. But now, in just a couple of hours, we're going to be landing in Brazil. I am so excited. Thank you, Lord, for the privilege of taking the gospel to a people who have never even heard of you.
Mayday! Victor Bravo Sierra. This is AIG Flight 316 with total engine failure. Repeat, we have total engine failure. Attempting a forced landing. Our last known position was 50 miles northeast of Tikal, heading 124.
Lord, I know you just worked a miracle because that should have been so much worse. Wow, thank you for protecting us. Wait, what does this mean for my trip? How am I going to get to Manaus now? Okay, Lord, help me trust you in this. What is that? A ziggurat? This is incredible.
Well, buddy, all I can say is I sure like taking off a whole lot more than landing.
Yeah, and why'd they make us put our head between our knees? No one ever said we had to do that.
I know, that was ridiculous. Remind me to never fly this airline again. Wow. So this is Rio de Janeiro. Sure isn't what I expected.
Yeah, would I thought we'd see some people.
And an airport. I mean, when have you ever heard of a plane landing where there wasn't any airport?
I never thought about that. But I think you're right.
Of course I'm right. Besides, that's where we're supposed to pick up our car rental. Says so right here in the clue.
Then it must be around here somewhere.
I know. We just need to find it before any of the other teams show up, though. Why don't you go check that way? I'll look over here.
All right. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, Moose, I think I found it.
Really? That was fast. Whoa! What is that?
Yeah, it's a ziggurat.
What kind of rat?
No, it's a ziggurat. It's like a pyramid, kind of.
So it's not an airport?
An airport?
Oh, come on. Let's keep looking, buddy.
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe that happened.
Are you okay?
Yeah, a little shaken up. The question is, how are you?
Just happy to be alive.
No kidding.
Is everyone off the plane?
Yeah, well, except for, His Majesty. He's refusing to leave his seat.
His Majesty.
Oh, as soon as you get to know him, you'll understand why I call him that. He won't leave his seat until he talks to the president of the airline and the FAA.
What?
Yeah, and he wants to see your pilot's license, your flight school transcript, and a complete maintenance report on the aircraft.
Let me guess. A spoiled rich kid.
You got it.
Well, he can just sit there. Whoa! Would you look at this?
What is it?
Yeah, you think somebody's been here before us?
And to think, we almost hit that.
No kidding.
Wait, so what happened?
I don't know. I mean, both engines failed. I don't know why. I'm just glad there was a clearing for us to land.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Excuse me, sir. Could you point us in the direction of the airport? We're kind of in a hurry.
Airport? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
This is Rio de Janeiro, isn't it?
Wait a minute. I'm totally confused.
I think he means Rio de Janeiro.
This looks more like Rio de Jungalo, right? Because
No.
yikes, that was bad. Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. You think this is Rio de Janeiro?
Can I see your tickets, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. There you go.
Yeah, look.
I keep telling corporate to update their ticket scanners.
Is there a problem?
Oh, there's a problem, all right.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but it looks like somehow you got on the wrong plane.
What? That's impossible.
Yeah, that's impossible.
You would think it's impossible, but it's not.
So what do we do now?
Yeah, what do we do now?
Well, under normal circumstances, we would just put you on another flight. But, considering that we just crash landed in the jungle, there's not much we can do.
That's funny. There for a second, I thought she said crash landed.
No, me too.
She did say crash landed.
Crash landed!
Oh, so that's why we had to put our head between our knees.
Wait a minute. You thought that was a normal landing?
Have you boys never flown before?
No.
But we have been on the airplane ride at the zoo a bunch of times.
Wait. So your first ever plane flight crashes in the jungle. That kind of stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are the odds of that happening?
Okay, so you've never flown before. I'm just curious, but why now?
Oh, well, you see, we're involved in this really big race with a bunch of other teams.
Yeah, it's a trip around the world, and it's got prizes and everything.
And it's really incredible.
Wait, the Incredible Race? You guys are in the Incredible Race?
You've heard of it?
Sure, everyone's heard of the Incredible Race.
That is so cool, guys. How far into it are you?
We just started this morning.
Bummer.
Yeah, I always feel so bad for the teams that get eliminated right off the bat.
Well, that's not going to happen to us, is it, Moose?
No, sirree, because we going the distance because we got our eyes on the prize.
Really? Okay, good to stay positive.
So, Captain, tell me, how much longer until we're back up in the old air?
Back in the air?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Back in the air. Well, considering the fact that we don't have a runway, we've got 2 damaged wings, 2 flat tires, and 2 engines that don't work. I would say we'll be back. Never?
Never? Whoa, that sure is a long time, isn't it, Moose?
Sure is, buddy.
So until someone rescues us, we're pretty much stuck here.
Well, we're not going to stand around like a couple of ninnies now, are we, buddy?
I should say not.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I don't know, but we're going to think of something, aren't we, buddy?
I should say so.
Come on, let's go plan.
I would really like to listen in on that meeting.
No kidding.
But I'm gonna go back to the plane and see if I can get the radio to work one more time.
Is there anything I can do?
I'll let you know.
So I saw you reading a Bible earlier on the flight. You're religious?
Well, I'm a Christian, if that answers your question.
Do you ever wonder why bad things happen? Why God allows bad things to happen? I sure do.
Yeah, you mean like crash landing in the jungle?
Yeah, and diseases and earthquakes and tornadoes.
Yeah, I used to, that's for sure.
Used to. You don't anymore?
No, not really.
Why not?
Well, because the Bible tells us why.
It does? What does it say?
Well, do you remember Adam and Eve, the first man and woman?
I may have heard this story, but it's been a very long time ago.
Okay, first of all, it's not just a story. They were real people in a real place. But anyways, I'll give you the condensed version. So way back in the beginning, when God created the world, everything was perfect. There was no death or disease or sadness. I mean, nothing bad ever happened.
Really?
Yep, but it didn't last for long.
What changed everything?
Well, God had put them in this beautiful garden. He gave them everything to enjoy except the fruit from one certain tree. Then he told them not to eat from the tree and told them what would happen if they did.
But they ate it anyway.
You got it. And the rest is history. Because of their disobedience, the whole world was put under a curse. I mean, sin entered the world and affected everything. And now, just like Adam and Eve, we all disobey God.
So that's why there's death and diseases and earthquakes and tornadoes?
And why bad things like this happen.
It's not a very happy story, is it?
No, it's not. But the good news is that God has promised us He's going to remove the curse someday. So, I mean, it's not always going to be like this. There's going to be a happy ending. And speaking of the curse, you should move your foot.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, we're good. It's just a scorpion.
Oh, just a scorpion.
Oh, is that all?
That's
It's
all.
okay, he's dead.
So, any success with the radio?
Nope. And now I'm wondering if my Mayday call even went through.
Wait, what does that mean?
It means that nobody knows where we are.
Oh,
So I'm gonna have to go for help.
By yourself? Why don't you take one of the guys with you?
I don't think so. I don't know.
well, wait, how do you know which way to go?
Well, I remember seeing a village show up on the radar about 30 miles east of here when we were looking for a place to land.
30 miles? That could take you several days in this terrain.
Which is why I need to get going.
I don't know. I hate the thought of you going by yourself.
It's okay. And look, and I think you guys need to stay put. You know what? There's plenty of food and water. And hey, you can sleep in the plane if you need to.
But what if you get injured or encounter wild animals?
Just pray that I don't. And don't worry, we're gonna get through this. I just know it.
Dear Journal, I gotta admit, a wave of fear swept over me as I watched the captain leave. Here we were, stranded in the jungle with very limited supplies and no way to communicate with the outside world. Please, God, protect the captain and guide him quickly to someone who can help us.